All right. It's kind of late. It's around 11 o'clock right now at night. And I was reading an article the other day and I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it is extremely important. One of the things, if you've been investing in Bitcoin for a while and cryptocurrencies, you've probably heard the term that they're considered to be what's called risk on assets, meaning when the whole financial markets are feeling risky, where they're feeling rich, and they go and they go and invest in like these tech companies and so on and so forth. That's considered to be what's called risk on. When they're being a little bit conservative, it's considered to be risk off. Right now, we are considered to be in what's called a risk off environment because the Federal Reserve is tightening money. It's also making the cost of capital more expensive. As such, that's why we're noticing that the stock market's not doing well right now. Now, cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, has always been considered to be also what's called a risk on asset, meaning in general, when the stock market's doing well, crypto does well. And when the stock market's not doing well, crypto also does poorly. And you've seen that correlation right now. It's happening right now. You can see just a little while ago, Bitcoin was at 60,000 and now it's at 20. The whole stock market's down, so crypto is down as well. But I was reading an article the other day, and I think this is some awesome news that we might want to pay attention to. So I came over to Yahoo Finance. By the way, it's hard to find charting software that even allows you to do this, but I was able to find it. It's for free, so you guys can find it too if you guys are interested in doing this. Go to Yahoo Finance and basically just go to charts. And then one of the things that you can do is put in your one symbol and then click on this comparison, and you can start to compare other symbols to what you can compare two stocks with each other, or one cryptocurrency with stocks, so on and so forth. Here's what I've done here. I have decided to compare Bitcoin against the Dow Jones, and then against the S&P 500, and then the Nasdaq. Okay, and these are all So Dow Jones, S&P 500, Nasdaq, we all kind of know about those things. So here's what I wanted to show you. You see these lines here? I like this line right here. Basically, I drew that line in, and I'm going to show you why that's important. The article I was reading um, mentioned that the last FOMC meeting was right around here in September. And since September, something funny or something magical, however you want to term it, has started to happen. I drew these lines because, oh crap, let me see here. I drew these lines because I wanted you to see the trend. Like if we go back here, you can see back here, stock market was going down. This is Bitcoin, the blue one, and these are all the other. This is the Dow, S&P 500, and Nasdaq. Okay, but you can see stock market was going trending down. Bitcoin trended down and trended down heavy. Okay, here stock market started to go up a little bit again. Bitcoin also, if you drew a trend line here, you could see that it was also going up. It started to come down. Bitcoin also started to come down. However, now we are noticing what in the financial world we call a divergence, meaning it seems as though while the Dow and the S&P and the Nasdaq are really trending, it's a pretty heavy trend downwards. However, look at Bitcoin. holding strong right here. It's not trending down like it used to follow exactly what the Dow Jones and S&P 500 and Nasdaq used to do. It's starting to make its own little, it's starting to show what's called strength. It's showing relative strength in the market right now. This could be an amazing sign. I mean, look at it. It looks like it's a perfect bottom. It came here, went up, bottomed here, came up, bottomed here. Look at how it's just bouncing off this line, which is right around 19,000. This is a really, really good sign, and especially this time frame right here, where this is still trending down pretty nasty, but Bitcoin is holding tight at this mark. It hasn't dropped below it, even though there's so much negativity going on. Now, here's the deal. Once this drops lower, even below this line here, and then possibly Bitcoin will drop below the 19,000 mark, then we know that it's just following what the market's doing. But if this continues to keep falling and Bitcoin just consolidates at this 19, 20,000 number and just kind of floats around, even when this tanks, that would be a really, really, really good sign. So just wanted to share this with you because I'm watching this very carefully now. And especially if this continues a little downtrend and then Bitcoin starts to make an uptrend during that phase, what that's going to tell me and what that's telling a lot of analysts who are studying this kind of stuff is Bitcoin has found its bottom and it's showing a lot of relative strength. And when the market does turn, not if, of course we know it's going to turn, it's just a matter of when. Basically, I believe everything's going to turn around when eventually the Federal Reserve starts to print money again and starts to lower interest rates again. That's exactly what the markets are waiting for. They're waiting for them to stop their rate hikes, which I think they're going to start doing very soon because even though inflation is bad right now, it's at least the growth of inflation is slowing down, and that's kind of what they're looking for. Obviously, they're saying that they're going to be really strict, but they can't be too strict. They cannot keep raising interest rates too much higher because the American government owes a lot of debt, and it's hurting themselves. So eventually, they're going to have to just stop the rate increases, which they're going to start doing soon. Um, People are projecting from everything that I'm reading from so many different people way smarter than I am. They're projecting early 2023, and the rate hikes will stop, and then maybe mid 2023 they'll actually start dropping them again. If that happens, and then they start buying bonds again, meaning quantitative easing and stuff like that, where they're injecting. Right now, the Federal Reserve is taking money out of the monetary system. But once they start buying bonds again, they're going to basically be putting money back into the system. And that's when all these stock markets and all these risk-on assets inflate in price. And that's when the price goes up. But during this phase, if Bitcoin can really just stay in this range right here, this is a really, really, like technical analysis wise, this is a very, very strong indicator of Bitcoin strength. So keep an eye on this. Check out this Yahoo Finance thing. This is a great little site to be able to do this comparison. Let me just, for shits and giggles, do 3 months. So we can kind of, here's the 3 month, and let's just do a 1 month because 1 month is kind of, wow. Okay, look at that. See? So as of September, look at the downtrend on these. But look at Bitcoin. It actually crossed over them as far as percentage wise, how much better it was doing. It's actually right at the crossroads right now. This is a really, really, I know this might not seem like a big deal, but it's actually a very big deal when it comes to technical analysis. And I love this type of analysis. History shows that these type of things, do repeat. So if this repeats, this is going to be a great sign. So just thought I'd share this with you. I wanted to, I hope you enjoy it and, get some good use out of it. All right. Thanks, guys. Time for me to go to bed. Tired. It's 11:30. I'm usually in bed by 9. Well, not really. All right. Good night.